Snow's really melting out nicely. Starting to get a front yard finally. Just got a couple of these clumps left from all the snow that came off the roof. A lot of the extra beds that are on the property have melted out. I can kind of start seeing what's in here. I'm going to try to contact the previous owner to see if what's perennials and what I can dig up or leave. As far as the vine that's on here, BC Hydro was actually here looking to do some work. He said it's a Virginia creeping vine. He says he had one, and it definitely gets out of control like this, so we'll have to do a little bit of trimming. The lower driveway is melting out really nice, but it's pretty soft because the water's running down it, so I avoid driving on it because it'll just rot it out. In the mornings, if we have a big frost overnight, it's hard enough to use, but right now I want to just let it melt out and dry up a little bit before I keep driving on it. It was quite overcast this morning, pretty thick blanket. It's breaking up and temps are rising, so I think it's going to be a really nice day again. Jeep's got the top off. It'll probably stay off for quite a while now. If it rains, it'll just go undercover at the woodshed. The garden's finally unthawing. So I've got 4 long beds and this little one in the front. Well, it's not little either. I remember there was lots of drip lines when we first looked at the place, November 2019. Looks like the owner left everything in place. Just gotta figure out where all this comes from and how it all ties together. Everything's disconnected at the moment. So I think there's a main line feeding the garden, and it just tees off into many different little junctions. I'm pretty sure it was all strawberries in the concrete blocks in those areas, and there's more in some other beds. There's 2 cold frames beside the greenhouse. One's got a lid missing, and the center one is uncovered. Greenhouse is also irrigated, but have to reconnect all the water supply. This bed had corn. I'm not sure. It looks like it was only about half corn, and then not sure what's on the rest. This bed here is a full length. It's just unthawed now. Not quite, but getting there. Not sure what was in there, but there's not much remaining, so it's probably fairly safe to dig it all up and plant my own. I think I'll do a fair bit of potatoes this year. I've actually never grown any back in Mission. We never had enough room, so room is not an issue. And then we have this bed. Looks like it's a full length. It's got some fencing on it. I believe maybe they had maybe peas or something, anything that needs support. It's also full length, so tons of room. I don't even know what to do with it all. Maybe not use it. We're not sure yet. We have a center row here. Looks like it's going to be berries of some sort. Blueberries, blackberries. I haven't figured that out yet. And then a whole bunch more over here. Now, I don't think these are weeds. I'm sure they're producing berry bushes that are edible. This is our biggest fruit tree. Not sure what it is. Could be apple. I've trimmed it a bit, but I'll leave it for now. 2 little guys over here. And then we have 3 more over here, and there's one outside the fence. Not sure what that is either. And then of course the sour cherry tree that I just cut. I guess now I can clean it up, that the snow is gone around it. Definitely looking forward to growing and kind of tidying it up the way we want it. That's gonna be a lot of work, but I think it's gonna be pretty rewarding, especially in fall when we have a good harvest. And the sun's really coming out now. It's gonna be an awesome day. Hey, what's up, Reno? What are we gonna do? On this end of the house, we have another bed. Looks like it's very large flowers of sorts. Like 10 feet tall, these things. So I'm gonna take the trimmer and just take them down to the base because I think they're regrowing. I can see new shoots already. It's nice and warm today. Definitely having a good melt day. This is going to be a few more days and most of this ice and snow is going to be pretty well gone. Might be soggy for a bit, but it won't be long to dry up. I think the drainage is really good here.